Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. In this video, I'd like to review a few Hebrew words and expressions that, with respect to idolatry and the prohibition against idolatry. The most common expression you'll hear is Avodah Zarah. Avodah, it means could be work. It could be service. It could be service in this sense of religious service, worship. And that's the sense it's being used in this case. Avodah, worship. Zarah, strange. Strange worship, in the sense of being foreign. Another expression that you'll run into, not nearly as often, this is an expression that appears in the Talmud, is Avodas Kochavim. Avodah, as we know, is worship, can be made as worship. Kochavim, a kochav is a star. And Kochavim, plural, stars. Avodas Kochavim, star worship. Again, it's another word for idolatry. The people involved in this idolatry, Avdei Kochavim. An Aved is it could be a worker, it could be a servant, it could be a slave. For example, in the blessing, in the morning we say, we bless God, thank God, Shelo Asani Aved, who has not made me a slave. Excuse me. So with this in mind, we have to appreciate what the Rambam says in his Hilchos Avodas Kochavim. Hilchos is halachot, laws concerning Avodas Kochavim. That the thrust of the prohibition against idolatry is idolaters focus on the creations, not the Creator. They worship the sun, the moon, the planets, the stars, the constellations, the signs of the zodiac. They focus on the creations, but not the Creator. Hence, that's part of the main thing about idolatry. You're focusing on the creations, not the Creator. Another expression with respect to idolatry: false gods. Elohim Acherim. Elohim, gods, plural with a small g, and Acherim means other gods. In Judaism, other gods are by definition false gods. We worship the one true God. All other gods are by definition false gods. The Acherim, other gods, from the word acher, meaning other. If you are familiar with a Hebrew prayer book, a Hebrew Siddur, you will have, when you're reading the Shema, you say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. And when you look at the Shema in the Siddur, in the Siddur, you will notice something very unusual and something very different. When you see the Shema, you will notice that the last word, Echad, the word meaning one, that last letter there, the Daled, the D in Echad, is unusually large. And why is that? Why all of a sudden do we have the font size changing with that Daled? Those of you who are familiar with the Hebrew alphabet know that the letter Daled for the sound D looks very much like the letter Resh for the sound R. And you never want someone should make a mistake, God forbid, and say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Acher. God is other, God forbid. Hence the big letter. I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to do a video on the Shema, because there are a lot of little interesting little lessons like that in the Shema. So we have, we've learned Elohim Acherim, we've learned Avodas Kochavim, Avdei Kochavim, Avodah Zarah. These are ideas and concepts that will pop up, some more frequently than others, but you need to get a good grasp on them, and you need to internalize them, because the prohibition against Avodah Zarah, the prohibition against idolatry, is one of the most important commandments. It's very, very key. There are 51 related commandments to the prohibition of idolatry. It's important. We're going to be doing more videos on this subject. Please come back. Please watch the videos. I hope you're learning something. I hope this wasn't too boring, too dry. So until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel. Thank you too much.